Very good morning to you guys. Yeah, let's start today's session, day 6 Python goals. I haven't given a question. I haven't given a task yesterday. Why? Because the logical programming, conditional statements and control statements are very easy by considering with the complete logical programming and basic logical programming. So in the case, I haven't given you a question, haven't given you a task or else test. If you if you complete today's session, you will get a complete idea how to perform a logical operations, rational operations with the logical programming. Then you can easily solve the logical problems. So in the case, I haven't given you a question, task or test yesterday. Okay, ma'am. Now, today I'm going to speak about only a remaining part of in a previous session, which is if else if, nested if, nested if, and or key. Those those we are going to speak today. See, as I said, once I will repeat you the definition, defining of logical operation, logical programming, which is a control statement. We specify the particular scale. We specify a particular scale to be printed as an output. See, control statement, we specify the particular scale to be printed. Particular scale means we specify a start value and end value with the step of loop. This is an control statement and conditional statement, which is condition statement is specified with the start and stop value with the step. The condition we initialize in a if or else statement. This is a conditional statement. And iteration statement is a start to end point until the step get false, the condition statement gets true. This is an iteration statement. And by using keywords, we can perform both the operations, or we can pass the program without any error. See, now we are going to speak about if else and else if nested if. See what how it is. Okay, I will show you the live example. Again, I am showing Python live example. Are you able to see my screen? Are you able to listen my voice? Guys, text me in the chat box. Are you all able? Yeah, okay, ma'am. Okay, see, I'm executing the if statement, if else statement. How it works? Just have a look. What I want to do is I need to create an main object. X is equals to 0, then y equals to 1. These are the main objects. Then I need to specify a logical operation, which is rational operation, which is operation rational operators. y is not equal to x. This is my condition. With the I'm using indentation also, and print it is true. Else print it is false. False statement. Say I have created. Okay, what I want to do, control conditional statements. I have created a main objects. Then I'm by using a rational operation. I should print the value. I should print the I should print the value whether the main objects that which I specified rational operation between the main objects is whether it is true or false. Yes. If it is true, the rational operation is true. It prints a if statement, which is it is true. If the rational operation is false, then it prints a else statement. Have a look and printing an output. See, it is true. Why? Because y is not equals to 0. Y 1 is not equal to 0. Then again I'm changing a value with 0, and now I will get print this program. What will get? See, it is an false statement. If the rational operation is true, it prints a if statement. If the rational operation is false, it prints a else statement. This is an if else statement. Syntax and how to code a program. Now let us have the else if statement. Else if means we can perform a rational operations, multiple rational operations in a single program. How it is possible means, let us have an example. Equals to 10. I need to create a main objects, and y equals to 30, and then I need to specify if and the x is greater than y, and I should specify what should be it is true. I have created a main object and I specified a rational operation, and after specifying a rational operation I should print whether it is true or not. I'm using the print statement, it is true regarding our program. Then I'm specifying else if, and I need to create another rational operation, which is y less than y greater than x. Then I should print it as a second statement. Statement is true. Otherwise, else print it as false. Here is C For an if else means I'm specifying basic if else. Once you have it, this is an one if else statement and this is an if else statement. By using else if, we are creating another rational operation to perform and to complete our rational operation to be true. See, second statement is true. First statement, x greater than y is a false statement. Why? Because x value is 10 and y value is 30. 10 is not greater than 30. And my second statement is y is 30 and x is equals to 10. Y greater than x. 30 is greater than 10. Yes, it is a true statement. This, this is a method how the if else if statement we use to get an output, to get an condition, to get an condition true. See, again, I will have an main object at another one with the example 3, and again, I will use if else if statement, and y is equals to z. This my condition. Print that statement is also true. See, what will be the output? Second statement. See, what I specified is in second if else block, I have changed that y is less than x, the rational operation which is y greater than x. I have changed it into y less than x. Why? Because I need to check or verify the rational operations by using else if. Multiple rational operations by using else if. This is a way we can use else if to print an any rational operation until we get the statement true. We can we can have a many rational operations. We can also add it. See, in this case, okay, it remains okay. This and syntax and how to print an else if statement. If else if, okay, sorry, else if statement. First, we need to create a main object. Then we need to specify is if rational operation. Then after we need to specify else if whether the if else statement is containing as a false statement, then we can proceed another if else by using else if short form to perform multiple rational operations until our rational operation gets true. Yes, this is format of and syntax of if else if statement. Then we proceed nested if. See, here this and the main thing. Nested if means, oh, okay, we can see again. Have a look here. First, we need to create a main objects. Okay, x equals to 10 and y equals to 30. If x is greater than y, print true. Again, I'm specifying if see before we specify this if else statement, I will show you an live example nested if and if difference. Yeah, let's see. See, have a look. What is an output means if false. False statement. Why? Because x is not greater than y. In this case, I can use a nested if to print an exact value. Like rational operation. Again, I'm using rational operation. Y is greater than x. Print nested. So else cannot print nested false. Nested. See, what will we get as an output means is false. Yes. See, what is the use of nested if else means here a simple thing. In a if else statement, see, in this if else statement, if our if statement is true, if our if statement is true, then also we can perform another rational operation inside the if else statement. See, likewise, if again I'm specifying y is equal to x. If the if statement is true, it print as a nested if true. Else, if it is false, nested false. In if statement, if the if statement is true, then also we can proceed to have a next rational operation of if else statement without using else if. We can use if else also by using inside an if block, if else block. If we specify another if block inside if statement, it is called nested if. Again, we can specify if say y is greater than x, if x is equals to y, then print second step equal to else print Nested false. See, I have again specified an block of block of code by using if else statement inside a if statement. Inside if statement, I specified an another block of code by using indentation. What will be the output? Let's just have a look. Our first statement x is less than y is true. Yes, it is true. And second statement y is greater than x. It is also true. Nested true is successfully printed. And again, I have specified a nested if the condition rational operation x is equals to y. If it is a false statement, it gets print out output as a false statement. This is a process how to print if else nested if statement. By using nested if statement, we can consider entire program handling in this entire logical programming in this block of codes. In this block of code, we can have a complete logical operation of any mobile application or else any kind of logical operation which is like a calculation part, like an producing an analytics and also so on, by using if else nested if statement. This is why the logical programming is tough. First we need to understand how the process if else, then after else if, then after if else nested if. By knowing a complete idea, by having a complete idea regarding these logical programming, we can successfully code any program, any logic, any any kind of activity program we can perform. Not only using in rational operations here, we can also perform logical operations. Which is logical operation is nothing but if we print a statement, we can we can also use the strings. We can also use the strings, and we can have a logic operations between the strings, and we can also by using different data types, lists, tuples, and also sets, by using all these kind of data structures also we can perform a logical operations and also a rational operations to code a logical programming. Why this is because of why I haven't given a question task test yesterday. You need to you need to have a complete idea regarding this logical programming. Then after you can code a program, basic program. Then you can, by practicing number of programs and logical programming, number of logical programming problems, you will be a best programmer and you will get an advanced programming skill. Yes, this is an if nested if statement. And again we are having, oh, so we are having and or, and we'll have previous slide once. What we are having. Yes. Here we're having keywords and, are, and pass. See, let us have an example of and first. See, x equals to uh, okay, we have some example with the strings. If it exists, y equals to if x equals to y and x greater than y, print is not equal to, we specify that is not equal to false. Yes, it is. We take an integer data type for the example case. Why? Because we need to have a concatenations. We need to have a concatenation problems, concatenation logical operations here. It is more tough to understand you. So I will use an integer data type here, which is 10 and also what will the statement means false. See, in and statement, in and, by using and keyword, by using and keyword, we can use this word when we are performing any logical operations in not only in if else statement. We can also use this and keyword in classes, defining functions, defining any user defined data, and in any case of logical programming we can use this and word here. And word and keyword is used for to verify the conditions, racial operations, or else the conditions we specified in our logical program. If both statements are true, it prints if statement in our program, as I'm showing a live program. If the both the conditions, racial operations, s equal to y, x is not equals to y. If these both rational operations are true, it prints an if statement. If it is false, it prints a false statement. By using and keyword, by using and keyword, it checks both the conditions. If both the conditions is true, it gets true statement. If the both, see, if, again I will show you with a live example simply. See, it is true. X is not equals to y, and also I'm specifying x is not equals to y. X equals to 10. X equals to 10. See how this. I can use another main object which is z equal to 10 to get you a complete idea. Z is equals to y. See, what I'm specifying my rational operations are z is not, x is not equals to y, then z is equals to y. See, have look at main objects. x is x is not equals to y. Yes, it is true. And z is equals to y z equal to 10, y equal to 10. So it is true. If the both conditions are true, it prints a if statement as an output. Say it is true. If the both if the both rational operations or logical operations is wrong, verification is wrong, it prints a false statement. This in and keyword is used in a more cases in logical programming. It is most important keyword and pause. See here I can specify R. Now let us move to R keyword. R. The word R is R checks both conditions, which is x is not equals to y, z is not equals to y. It verifies both statement whether a single operation is true. It print as a if statement is true. In my program, I'm using R keyword and specifying two rational operations. I I need to check whether these two operations are true or false. If whether one is true, also I need to print it as a true by using R keyword. See, x is not equals to y isn't true, or z is not equals to y is false statement. Let us print this, you will get an idea. Example is true. In the same case, I have used and. The same case, I have used see what I'm getting means see have a look R and statement difference. If I specify R, the both I it it checks both the conditions and prints if whether a single program is true, it prints a single program. If we use and then both are true, then only it executes if statement. Yes, yes, ma'am. And statement. In and statement, it verifies both the statements whether if it is false, if it is true, both the statements are true, it prints a true statement, or else it prints false. This is a difference between and or. Yes, again now we'll have an example which is z is not equals to y. Print true, else false. False. Here I'm using false. We are moving to in a case of R, either of the statement is true, then it prints a statement. Yes, yes, ma'am. It checks both the rational operations and prints if a single operation is true, it prints a if statement. I have moved to next keyword which is pass. See, have a look. My rational operation is false. Z is not equals to y. Z and equals to y. In this case, I need to print See, I haven't get an output anything. I just pause this statement. I just passed with this statement. Passing is nothing but to resolve from an error. If I won't specify here pass, what will be the output means same. Okay. By using simply what should I how should I express means by using pass we can pass a condition whether if it is true or else false. We can pass the statement. So see, I specified nested if here without specifying an else statement and without specifying else statement. And I'm not at all getting a simple syntax error also. Why? Because I have used pass the keyword to pass the program to pass the step. The pause is used to rectify an error, any syntax error. We just pass the statement. We just pass the block of code to complete our logical operation. This is of pro- logical programming. And I'm going to reconnect this session, restart this session within 1 minute. So guys, get join the class again for an doubt sessions. Here I'm ending the session. Okay, ma, are you all okay? Here I'm stopping this. Here I'm ending a session. Rejoin the session.